This is the NERF Laser Ops Pro Alpha Point, and behind me is the Delta Burst. Both of these new laser tag blasters came out in late summer of 2018. And when they first came out, I was not really that thrilled with them. I had this idea of what NERF laser tag was because they had been doing it for a while. In 2004, before it was even NERF, Tiger Electronics had laser tag Team Ops. In 2008, the Phoenix LTX was also Tiger Electronics and then rebranded with Hasbro under NERF. And in 2012, the laser tag augmented reality system, LTARS, came out. And all of those were reverse compatible with each other, had ranges pretty easily of about 400 to 500 feet, and were really great products to use. And I figured with the NERF brand logo being on there, that this would continue to be used with my old favorite gear. So all the cool custom stuff that I had built, the whole armories that I had built up around them, the community that I had that was ready for the next, none of it really worked out because this doesn't work with those. Fun fact, most laser tag products are only designed to work with other laser tag products that are built by the same people. Laser X stuff will only work with Laser X, Recoil will only work with Recoil, and I figured that this NERF would work with that NERF. But it didn't. And so between that not working and the lower performance of these laser ops blasters, I kind of dismissed the whole thing. And then I started actually using them, and so I kind of have to take back some of my previous blah blah, I don't like this system's garbage, blah 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 type idea that I had about them. Because I finally realized what this is. This isn't the next generation of the LTX or LTAR or anything like that. This is a solid competitor to current laser tag offerings on the shelf today. Now, if you put a Phoenix LTX on the shelf, with the exception of it not working with cell phones and stuff, it'd be pretty advanced, but they're also expensive. And what other laser tag manufacturers have managed to do, like Recoil and Laser X, they've managed to make their products more affordable. But what they've done also is they've toned down the performance and abilities of those blasters. This still tones that stuff down, but I feel like this is the most usable package that you can get it with, and here's why. Recoil, for instance, that came out in summer of 2017, and the main Achilles heel to the Recoil blasters is that you have to have a cell phone in order for them to work at all. Wi-Fi connection is pretty much required at this point as well. And they're great blasters, but the reliance on all that technology makes them really glitchy to use. Now, these can use apps, and these apps can have glitches, but from what I've seen, the only glitches we had with the Laser Ops Pro stuff was there were a couple points where we were getting debriefed at the end of the game, and it wouldn't give us the scores. Whereas issues that we had with Recoil where, you know, you couldn't rejoin the game, or your blaster had glitched out, or you were just trying to find this respawn point for 20 years, or things like that. There are all sorts of things that affected the actual gameplay. Whereas the gameplay was great with this, we just didn't get to see how great we were doing. That only happened like twice out of the 7 games that we had, and I'm hoping there's going to be an app fix for it, because that was only when we were using an app to do anything. Which brings me to the other point. Unlike Recoil, I can turn on this blaster and use it, whereas Recoil, again, you have to have a cell phone in order to use it at all. Now, Laser X has the leg up on that because there's no app usage with Laser X. You just turn on the blaster and you go, just like you do with this. However, this is a more fair system to use because, well, mostly because of how the sensor works and where the sensor is placed. And by that I mean this section here where you're aiming to hit the person, because there's no vest with these, whereas with Laser X, you're wearing a vest or an armband or some sort of thing that's mounted to your body that can usually be pretty easily obscured. There's no back sensors, there's no, there's nothing on the blaster itself. When you aim, your arms and all that can block the sensor on your chest. So gameplay from that aspect is a little bit less fair because I feel like the dome sensor on the blaster is a much easier thing to be able to hit to make gameplay more fair, so you don't have people just covering up their sensor and shooting around corners and stuff like that. Also, with Laser X, we found that you can't get hit while you're firing, which is a major problem for people that are trigger happy. Unless you need to reload, in which case I also don't like the reload on the basic Laser X models. I know there's other different types, but that really kind of put me off on those. So just from a fair play use, even just straight out of the box, NERF Laser Ops seems to have the leg up. So yes, it's not as good a range as the old stuff. No, it doesn't have a shields button. All this other stuff that I loved about my previous gear, this isn't that. But what this is a product that I can finally recommend people to buy that's currently on store shelves. And it's been a long time since I've been able to say that. And it's nice to be able to say, hey, you want to get into laser tag? You don't have to go on eBay or go on Amazon Prime or try and find all this older stuff. You can go to a major retailer down the street and pick up Laser Ops Pro. And it's actually pretty affordable. One of these blasters right now on Black Friday deals, they had these for 10 bucks each. So I can get 6 of my friends to go out and play laser tag for 60 bucks. And if we have cell phones all that work and have power, we can have even more fun with them. I don't think you can do that with recoil or with the Laser X products either. So of the stuff that's on store shelves right now, this is the one to get. And it feels really good again to be able to say that on a product that you can get at a store. So gonna be messing around with these a little bit more. Got some mods and ideas and changes coming up for this Delta Burst behind you. Yeah, looking forward to seeing what we can do with the NERF stuff. I'm still probably going to use my old stuff when we can, but I feel like in order to further the hobby, in order to get more people interested in laser tag, you have to be using stuff that's accessible. And with these fresh off the press, and with these being pretty affordable, this is the route that I want to go. I don't want to have to tell people to go on eBay and all that stuff and find all these old blasters anymore. I mean, I have a big armory of stuff to use, but if I'm not promoting what's currently out there, then we're not going to help laser tag grow. And that's kind of my goal. I want to see it have a following and see people enjoying it like I have for years. So that's kind of my views on Laser Ops Pro. If you got more questions or comments or things you want me to check out, or you just disagree, that's fine too. Drop that in the comments. Hit subscribe. We'll have some more content coming up soon. And yeah, thanks for watching.